Today it's all about preservation, coming right up. Welcome to Weekend at the Cottage. I'm Nick Manojlovic. If you've never been here before, this is your chance to enjoy great food, drinks. We talk about entertaining and living a good life. If this is your first visit, why not click down here and subscribe to our YouTube channel? Why don't you click that little bell button, and then every time we post a new video, you'll get a notification. Finally, if you're liking this video, give us the thumbs up. We love thumbs up. Now, to begin, we're going to be doing a very wonderful process today. We're going to be canning strawberry jam. And the canning process is something that a lot of people enjoy, especially if you don't like going into a store and picking up a jar of jam off the shelf. Doing your own preserves is wonderful. There's a couple of tools we're going to use today, so let me just walk through these points before I begin. And as well, we have a full story up at Weekend at the Cottage. So if you want to read all about different techniques on preserving and making jams, pickles, you name it, head to the story at Weekend at the Cottage for full details. A couple of things you'll see me speak about today, and let me just kind of walk through the process. It's all about taking jars. We're going to take the lid and cap off of our jar. This goes into a large pot with boiling water, and it's going to rest in there for 10 minutes. This sterilizes the jar. Sterilization is important to this process. While this is sterilizing, I'm also sterilizing a funnel. The funnel will go on top of here when I transfer the hot jam. I'm sterilizing a ladle. The ladle helps me put the jam in the jar. I also have this funky thing, which is a wire rack. This goes in the bottom of the large pot to prevent the jars from shaking around and cracking. Once the jam is in the jar, we're going to sterilize the cap. We'll place it on top, sterilize the ring. You'll have a beautiful jam, which is prepared. Place it on top. All of this is sterilized. It goes into the bath, and we cook it for 10 minutes more. This safe process of canning preserves is really important. That's kind of a high-level overview. Let me get all of this processed and we'll continue. Just a reminder, when you first start those strawberries off, we add our strawberries, we add our sugar, add our lemon juice. If you see a little seed in there, you can take it out just in case you missed one. Stir it all together, and then it's on that very kind of medium heat where slowly the sugar dissolves. The lemon juice and the strawberry comes together. Right before it comes to a boil, I like to add the one chopped apple. Again, high pectin is going to help this jam firm up. We add our lemon zest, we add our mint and basil, and then the balsamic vinegar I'm kind of hesitant with, but I have tried jam and it does give it a wonderful flavor. One thing you might consider, and I like to do this, is to take a potato masher and you can mash down your fruit. This will remove any large clumps of fruit right before the jam is finished. Most important though is you have to cook that jam all the way down, reaches 220 degrees, and then don't forget to do the test on the plate. We take a plate out of the freezer, add a little drop of the jam, give it a moment, and then push your finger. If the jam kind of wrinkles up, if you can put your finger through it and then tilt the plate, it doesn't move, you know your jam is set and you're ready to process. That whole processing step is important. You're going to take carefully, using tongs, carefully remove the sterilized jar. I like to place it out onto a plate so that it doesn't get the red jam all over my cutting board. We take the sterilized funnel, it goes on top, sterilized ladle, it goes in. We withdraw the jam, pour it into the jar, maybe about 2 ladles full, take off the funnel, and then a damp paper towel, just wipe the edge. It's important that there's no debris on the top of the jam jar. Take your little magnetic wand if you have one, or you could use tongs. Place your sterilized lid, add the ring, and just gently turn it. It should be finger tight. It doesn't have to be very tight, finger tight, and then this jar is ready to return to the bath for the final processing. Once you add your jam into the large pot, we're going to allow it to process for 10 minutes. They'll come out. They're still rather hot, but you can see it's a wonderful looking jam. We're listening for that distinctive pop. A very important point in this process is where the suction forms, completing the preserving process. Perfect! Completing the preserving process, you heard it there. And ultimately, never push them, let them do this on their own. As they cool, those little pops will happen, and you know the process has gone well. What else has gone well? Well, the fact that we spent this time together learning about something very cool. I think as we continue to go forward, I bet I'll put up a ton more ideas on doing preserves and jams, maybe even some pickles, you never know. But it's a very rewarding process, and I want to encourage you again, look at the story A Week at the Cottage, a little familiarize yourself, call in a friend. It's great doing this with someone. You can chat about all kinds of stuff, solve all the world's problems, who knows. But most important in the end, you have a wonderful jar of a homemade, beautiful preserve you can enjoy, or you can give to someone. If you were here, I'd probably give it to you. Looking for other great ideas, please head to weekendatthecottage.com. Remember to subscribe to our website, please. Also, our dedicated YouTube channel. Remember, subscribe, bell, thumbs up. And then finally, look for us on our favorite social media feeds, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Whew, it's hot in here, and quite frankly, I'm a little tired, but thanks for hanging out. Come on back and visit again soon. Take care.